It's time to watch with Pete.
Welcome back, everybody. If you remember from one of my earlier videos, this watch I picked up in a lot off of Craigslist, and it wasn't working. I'm assuming that it's because the battery is dead. I couldn't open it because it has a screw back on it. You can tell by these notches that it has in there, and I didn't really have a proper tool to open it up. So I did order off of Amazon basically a watch repair toolkit, which came with a whole bunch of different things in there. There's like a watch knife. You can't really see it here because I haven't taken it out. So you can pop open case backs if you need to. There's another type here as well. There's actually a bunch of stuff in here that I don't know what that's for yet. But the reason why I ordered it is because it came with this tool, which has these little pieces that you can attach in the back, or not attach, but insert into these slots, and then just like a sort of like a wrench. I don't know what it's called. You can put it in here. Let me see if I can do this really quickly. Give me a good twist. Oh, there it goes. All right. Nice. I think I got it loose enough where I can actually do it with my hand. Yep, there it goes. So I also looked up what kind of battery this takes, and I ordered that from Amazon as well. It's a 371 battery. So I picked one of those up. All right, so this one doesn't even have a battery in it. Check out the back. So this is the inside of the back casing. I assume that these are service marks. There's one October 2014. There's one that's June 2006. I don't know what this other one is. But I assume these are service marks on this watch. That's kind of cool. It is just a quartz movement. You can see. I'm gonna guess. Here's a guess. So it didn't take much pressure to take this watch in the back off of the watch, and there's no battery in it. I'm guessing that this watch is not gonna work even with a battery replacement. But as I said, I have a new battery. Let's open this guy up. And I'm going to pop this in to see if this will work. It's hard to do this actually with the phone. Yes, I am recording on my phone, so I'm going to slide it in this way. Alright, so that's in. Alright, place your bets, everybody. Is this movement going to be working as I flip this over? My bet is it's not working, but place your bets. What do you think? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Upside down, of course. Yeah, that's what I figured. Since there was no battery in it, I didn't think that this movement was going to be working. That's a bummer. I really like the look of this watch. I really like it. And as I've shown before, I own a bunch of Swiss Army stuff anyway. So what do? Does it go in the garbage? Do I do a bit of research and see if I can figure out how to fix it? I have no idea how to fix it. I don't know what any of these things are. But here's the deal. As I said before, this literally cost me $2.69 for this watch. I'm going to do a little research and see if I can look into this and see maybe what's broken, or I have no idea. A little bit of a bummer. I was really hoping this was going to work. So anyway, let me do some research and we'll figure out what we can do with it.
Okay, we're back. I've done more research and looking into this watch, and it does look like the movement is not working. If I take the back off, I didn't tighten it up from last time, and I've been looking at it since then. And I've taken the battery out since putting it in before as well. I looked at this more closely, and this piece up the top, which I'm not actually touching, my hands above it, it's called a coil, and I think the coil was damaged. And if it's just a thin copper wire, I believe, that's wrapped around, and it sends signals to the movement and makes the watch tick. And if it gets bumped or tapped or whatever, there's a really good chance that you're going to cut that wire, and I think that's what happened. You might be able to see right up top here without my shaky hands. Right up top here, it looks like the wire has been frayed. So I looked up this movement online, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see on here, and I'm probably upside down. Let's see. Can I focus in on it? It's going to get too close, I think. No, you can see it says right in the middle there. It says Rhonda, and underneath it says the jewels. So I looked that up online. I think it's 1 jewel, Rhonda 1 jewel. I looked it up online, and there was a company that sells a bunch of these, a whole lot of different kinds. And the one I found was the wrong one at first because they were really good in their screenshots, and I'm looking for where you actually see it. There's a number along the edge, and I think it's right here. Right here, there's this little box. And on this one, it says 515. So I went ahead and I found that, and I ordered it. So I ordered from Esslinger, and it arrived. I'll be opening that in a little bit, but first, I got to take this one out, and I haven't done this before. So again, I've been doing my research. There's a little hole right here, and I think I need to pull the stem in the out position first, so it's out. I'm going to try to, hopefully this little pointer thing that I've been using is small enough where I can get it in there. Yep, it fits. Sorry, looking at the camera. So right in that little hole, and I'm just going to push it. Look at that, came right out. So I didn't have to push hard at all. I imagine these things are really sensitive. I'm actually going to put it on the back. And I'm going to take the spacer out. Ooh, the whole thing wants to come out. Maybe I can hold it. I'm wearing gloves because I don't have proper watchmaker. They usually just have little pieces that come up on their fingers. These are the only latex gloves I have. I use them when I'm working on lawnmowers and stuff. So I just decided to throw a pair on. You're not supposed to touch movements and things like that. And the oils on your fingers are not good for them. All right, so the spacer's out. The stem is out. I think if I just flip it over now, it should come right out. Let's give it a try. There it is. There's the case. I will clean that up because I know it's got fingerprints on the front. But the case is now, oh, there's the ring. There's a seal ring, that black piece right there. So that looks like it's in pretty good shape. I'm going to put that to the side, and here's the dial with the movement. So this is the part that I'm most afraid of, and that's trying to take these hands off. I have no idea if well, I'll say this. I know I do not have the right tools for this. In the videos that I've seen, the guys put like a piece of plastic, and I just have some random piece of plastic that I cut. They put it over the top, and they use a little tool. And the only thing I could find in my little toolkit that looks like it might work at all is this guy here. But I know what this is for. This is actually to push spring bars off of for the wrist strap, so you can change your wrist strap. But I like how it's kind of got that V shape in there, so I can get underneath and kind of pry up. And I think, and they never say why they put the plastic over the top, but I think they do that. They do that so the hands don't come flying off. Let me see if I can do one at a time. Oh, I can hear people screaming right now as they're watching this. Oh, did that come off? All right, the second hand is off. Let's see if I can get both of these at the same time. All right, let me get the second hand out from there before I lose it somehow. And my tweezers that I got with my kit, I'm going to put that in the case as well. Yeah, I imagine that if you tried to do that without the plastic on top, it would go shooting across the room. I can't see if I'm flat. I should have my glasses on. Wow, these don't want to come out. Turn it over. Maybe I'll get better luck here. Remember, I only paid. There, I got them. Let's be very careful. There, they're off. Very cool. All right, I'll put them in the back as well. So now I don't know what to do. All right, so there's got to be a way to get the movement off the back of the dial. I have no idea how to do that. I wonder if they're actually glued on somehow. I see a little hole here. No, that's not a hole. I don't see any screws or anything. What's this over here? I wonder if I'm not actually looking at the camera. I'm looking at the. Is that anything holding on? No. That little hole. A little hole on the opposite side too, maybe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to open up the new one and look at it and see. I'm going to put this over on the side. I'm going to open this off camera so I don't inadvertently show my address. I got my little Leatherman with some scissors on it. This was actually a wedding gift from somebody. Here it is. Quartz movement. HQ 5156 quartz movement www.slinger.com. Cool little thing. It actually comes with the stem. But I'm gonna hopefully my stem will work in there because I'm guessing that it's a stem that has the Swiss Army logo on it. All right, so let's take it out of the box. The reason I keep taking things off camera is the camera is close to what I'm working on, and I don't want to bump the camera. All right, so there's the new movement. Man, I don't think that's gonna help me at all. I don't know how to get that off. Oh, it has a battery in it. Oh, look at that. How nice. If it has a battery, does that mean it's doing anything right now? Oh my god, so many questions. I'm nervous because I don't know what's... Alright, so there's a bag into a bag. So you can see it's got the date wheel on it. All I want to do is get this dial off. Uh-oh, I see a problem. This is not I don't think this is right. Oh man. I don't think this is going to be right. You guys see the problem? The date on this one, you see where the stem on this one goes in on the 3. The stem on this one goes in, it looks like the 6. I wonder if that's what the 6 means on... Oh, shoot, that stinks. HQ 515-6. I think that means it's a 6 o'clock stem, right? So the date shows at the 6 rather than the 3. Wow, That stinks. I'm gonna have to return it and get the right one. There's mistake number one. I guess mistake number one was really not opening this first before taking apart with the watch, because now I've got bits and pieces that I need to store somewhere until I'm ready. Okay, well, that's going to be it for now, because I've already come to my first roadblock. But it was cool because I got the stem off. I've never done that before. I got the hands off. And in the meantime, I'm going to figure out how to get the dial off of the movement. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. Well, maybe I'll post this for now, and we can come back to it. I'm gonna get it to work. I hope. This is a bummer. I'm bummed about this. All right. Talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.